So what's up, Zarians? Today's topic hits close to home. It's called It's Okay to Not Be Okay. I know everyone out there in cyberspace don't always have a good life. We always have our bad days. But look, you can always stay positive. Sunshine is just around the corner. It can't always rain. But there are three simple things you can go by. One, try to be social. Yeah, I know anxiety is overwhelming. The truth is, a lot of people have anxiety, and you can overcome anxiety. Number two, if you feel like crap today, talk to someone. Holding everything in isn't always good on the mind or the body. So, what you can do is you can get out, go for a run, go for a jog, do anything to get your mind off of what you're going through. It's it's not hard. Sometimes it is hard, but you can control what you're doing or what's going on inside your mind. And if you just focus on something positive, try to get your mind off the anxiety. Like my mom has anxiety, and you know, she deals with it however she can. Like, she sometimes listens to music or she just puts headphones in, and blocks it out with music. And, you know, it's hard to do that, but it's I guess it's good for her because she blocks everything out with the music. Oh, and you know, some other things you can do too are, you know, take deep breaths and tell yourself, I can do this. I can make it. I refuse to be stuck in this shell. Tell yourself that your life is good. And finally, last but not least, three, let yourself feel. Acknowledging your feelings can help a whole lot. I know it's hard, but we as a whole can get over this. Meaning, we as one can get through this lonely, awkward feeling, and I'm sure that it's going to be hard, but if you believe in yourself and you stay positive and you tell yourself you can do it, you can do anything you put your mind to. So, I did this video for the simple reason is I feel every bit of what I say. No, I don't deal with anxiety, but I know what it I know what it is for you guys out there that deal with it, or if you deal with it. I know the feeling behind it. But I know what you guys go through because, like I said, I watched my mom deal with anxiety for 10 years. And to me, it doesn't seem like much fun for her to deal with that because, you know, I know she suffers and I know it sucks. But, you know, I watched her deal with it and it doesn't look like it's much fun. So I try to sit there and tell her, you know, don't worry about anything. Don't let anxiety, you know, beat you up. You fight it. You fight it and don't worry about nothing. And I'm not making fun of the people out there who suffer from it, but I tell her all the time, if you don't worry about anything, then you'll have nothing to worry about, which I know it's hard, and she always tells me that it's not that easy. And I sit there and tell her, it is easy if you believe in here, you can overcome it, you know, then you can fight it off. And, you know, she tells me over and over again that she can't, or it's not as easy as it seems. So I'll just sit there and I'll leave her alone and I'll let her deal with it however she can. And I've watched her, like I said, fight with it for 10 years. I'm doing this video for you guys, the people that feel just like I do. I know it's scary at times, but when I talk to someone, I tend to feel better about myself because, as I said, I'm not making fun of any I'm not making fun of any of you guys. You know, I've kind of experienced anxiety, and you know, it's it's hard to fight it off. But if you sit here and you tell yourself everything's gonna be okay, don't worry about anything, then and I like the time that I dealt with it, it was only one time, and you know, my mom takes medication for it, and I wasn't at home. I was staying at my cousin's house, and I didn't want to call her on the phone and tell her, look, I'm having an anxiety attack. Could you please bring me, you know, some medication that you have so I could take it? I dealt with it on my own. So when I sit there and told my mom, when I got home the next day, and I sit there and told my mom I experienced an anxiety attack, last night and it wasn't fun. She sat there and said, well, why didn't you call me and ask me to bring you some of the medication that I had to give you? And I sit there and told her, you need that medication for you because, it's for you, not me. I dealt with it. I got over it. No, I'm not saying it's easy for other people to get over it because sometimes it's not, but I dealt with it on my own matters, and I got over it. I just took deep breaths, told myself, Brian, it's going to be okay. And that's how I got over it. So she asked me, how did I feel? And I sat there and told her how I felt. And she said, you know, that's what an anxiety feels like. So I understand for you people out there what anxiety feels like. Most of us deal with it in different situations. No, I haven't had an anxiety attack since, and I don't let it overcome me or, get to me. I deal with it the best I can, and sometimes even when I'm feeling like, you know, I'm about to have one, or if I'm not diagnosed with it like you guys are if you guys deal with it, but I've had them, and or I've not had any more since that one, but I know what it feels like for you guys who deal with it. So I dealt with it in my own hands. On to the next thing. So, um, the journey of life is filled with ups and downs, which is what shapes us into the people we are. When we have our good and bad days, remember that people do care about you. You are here for a reason. And the world wouldn't be the same without you. All you have to do is keep a positive mindset and tell yourself your life is important to those around you. Don't give up on yourself because no one around you is going to let you give up. So talk to someone before you make a bad decision. Someone will listen to what you have to say. So, with that being said, I'm going to end it here. And I'm going to sit there and say that no matter what you deal with on a daily basis, no matter how bad your life may seem, you can have a good day. And most people have bad days. You can always overcome your bad day by getting out of the house and doing something productive to keep your mind off whatever it is that you're going through, whether it's bad, you know, and fight what you're going through. Don't let anxiety be the cause of the reason why you make a bad decision or a bad choice in your life. And do what you can to fight it. I mean, if you can't fight it, then you know, go get some medication, or if you don't want to go get medication, try to handle it in the best way that you can. Try taking matters into your own hands and handling the situation on your own. You know, don't let it get the best of you. Don't let it get you down. Stay positive. Keep your mind in a positive place. Stay focused on the positive goals that you have set for in your life. Get out and go for a walk if you have to. Go jog. Write stuff down. Write a song. Do something to keep your mind off the bad stuff or the anxiety that's fixing to overcome you. Get out and go do something. Go chill with your friends. Just do something to keep the monster anxiety from getting to you. So, as I said, I'm going to end it here, and I'm going to sit there and say, I have 2 cents in a dream, and you can too. Always stay positive. Don't let anxiety get the best of you. And remember, be yourself and always keep peace.